So, I'm probably the only one here, as I was the only one here just a little bit ago. Because for the last hour, crazy lady, I never hit the live button. Part of me wants to cry because it was a really great meditation. I talked to the screen, to nobody in particular. I gotta love imperfections. I guess I wasn't supposed to go live then. So we're doing it now. Good luck to me. Welcome, everybody. Anybody that shows up. This time, at least, it's being recorded. The key would have been, one, I could have put on my glasses. Two, little red live sitting in the corner of the screen there. Oh, I love how faux pas is. Let me do this quick shout out. Oh, well, what you missed in the non-live, non-videoed live that I did at 7 was a blessing and a shout out to some very wonderful and inspiring people that I want to send healing energy to. So, forgive me for being in the dark. It's dark here, and I do not have fancy, wonderful lights. But I do have goals over the next month or two, maybe, of getting funds, directed towards some lighting and maybe even a new camera. Oh, that's a light. That's a bright light. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I had got these cool little things thinking I could make I could make me blue. Halloween. Ha. There we go. Anyway. Hey, Courtney. Hi, Apostle. All right. So I've been tattling on myself. You're going to die laughing because I was already on the edge of tears. I went live at 7, I thought, but I didn't because guess who never hit the button? Me. Yeah. Oh, I am just beside myself. Beauty! Can you guys hear me? So, here goes nothing. Thank you guys for showing up. I still learning the ins and outs of StreamYard and not realizing that the whole time I spoke with the brain fart, the little live red thing on the side there, never saw it because it didn't register that it needed to be there. Of course, now that I see it, and I put my glasses on and saw, oh, go live. Oh, I feel like such a dope. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys talk for a moment. Thank you, Apostle, for being kind and making me not feel like a total moron, because I was feeling like a total moron. Let's see. Trying to let Treese know that I'm live, and I'm going to try to make this short because I know that she's going live at 9. That was why I was going for 7, was so that people who went later could. Mingyun. That's the Italian in me. Um, let's see, where are you? Okay, all done. Here we go. So, what I wanted to do was a healing meditation for family, friends, loved ones, ourselves, and of course for the planet. Uh, if you have anybody that you want to hold up into the light for healing, you can write their names in the chat if you like, or you can just write it on a piece of paper or hold it in your heart. By putting it in the chat, those who can see, I'd have to put my glasses on, and then they reflect, uh, will be able to join in on that. I'm still mentally kicking myself. I'm going to put the glasses on. Forgive the reflection. Is it terrible? Not too terrible. Alrighty. What I had done in that hour-long yammering to just myself and my dogs and the storm, I explained about the Maharishi effect. Are you anybody familiar with that? Have you ever heard of it? Not sure how much of a delay there is, but the Maharishi effect is in regards to the Maharishi who back in, I think it was 1975, had directed people to do transcendental meditation, and he taught the practice, and whoops, that went the phone. He taught the practice and shared that with people, and so they were doing this all across the planet in cities and towns everywhere. There were at least close to, give or take, 50 scientific research studies that were conducted, checking into the effects of this meditation. And what they discovered was that even if there was only like a 1% of the of rising coherences, they called it, in the collective consciousness, the Maharishi effect, because it was a realization of Maharishi's promise to society that he had made back in the early days of his movement. And that's like, oh my goodness, back in the mid 50s. But he had made this promise that by everybody collectively focusing and meditating at that time and using that type of meditation, that there would be this great change throughout the world. So it was very, very interesting, and you can still, just do searches on Maharishi effect and find all kinds of details about it. I know that Latrice and Purple were here for the last meditation, so I will go ahead and repeat this little bit for you. What I'm doing is a guided meditation. Hey there, sweet pink. I'm sorry. I'm going to make this short so that we get done by 9 o'clock for you, but oh boy, did I screw up. Jeez. Anyway, I didn't cry though. I'm happy. So, this is a guided meditation. We are going to focus energy, focus thought, focus love to the planet, to the people, to those that we wish to have healing. In my hour long, not recording, talking to the screen, I had named people. And so I will go ahead and do that again at the start of this as a focus. So for me, my people that I am adding to my list are my children, my grandson Zachary, um, my daughters. I have 5 of them. To my hubby, to my poor doggies that are not happy with the rain, to Latrice, to Lady Tanya, to Purple, to Lisa, who had all spoke of having panic attacks and anxiety and beauty and just our entire Pink Motivation Nation. Sending out the love and light to all of them. Here we go. So, energy. Wherever your attention goes, your energy goes. Hey, Zaya. Good to see you. What you can do, rub your hands together, kind of a little friction, tap the center of each palm. That's where there's an energy center there. And if you kind of play with your hands a little bit, you may feel like a little fuzz, a little buzz, a little warmth, even cool air, and you may feel a resistance as you try to push your hands together. I'm going to show you a little trick. It's not magic, but take your right hand, and it has to be your right hand, and hold it out in front of you. Come on, camera. I know you can pick up my hand somewhere. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, well, gotta love cameras. I don't get it, so I'm going to use my left hand since, no. Wow, everything just disappears on my screen. Hold your right hand out. Hello. Got to go back this far. Imagine the ripest, brightest, roundest, most delicious, sweetest apple sitting in your right hand. Hold it out in front of you and look at it. And really build this apple in your imagination. How the skin looks, the coloration. Think in your mind the last time you ate an apple. How did it taste? Was it juicy? Did it run down the corner of your mouth? Was it sweet? Was it tangy? Put all of that into this apple and hold it out there in front of your hand. And just think apple, apple, apple. And then I want you to put both hands out and kind of like weigh your right hand and left hand together. Some people will notice that the right hand feels like there's something there, just a little heavy, but there's something there. So go back to that thought and really go into the apple notion and take your left hand and put it over the apple. I really wish I had my cameras squared up, and kind of push down and kind of feel like there's a resistance there. Like you just, that's as far as you can go. You can feel almost imperceptible. Obviously, it's not going to be as tangible, or it might be as tangible as the apple being there. But so do that with your left hand, and then move your hand down and do that to your forearm and see how close you can get to your forearm. And then go back to the apple and see that there's a difference. And then after you've done that, and you think some more about apple, 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 and weigh them out, then what you're going to do is think disintegrate, 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 and just chop it up. And then hold your hands out and feel, does it still feel weighty or do they feel the same? Does it feel as empty? Do you notice anything? I'd like to get your feedback. And then I'm going to open up with calling in the energies. Beauty, pink. Do you feel anything? Did you notice anything? Apostle? I was good and I did keep YouTube closed, so I have no echo. All right, glasses off. I don't know if I've lost everybody. What's happening in the chat, or if my computer is being wonky. So please forgive me if I go ahead of you. We are doing an active meditation. Passive meditation is the stillness, the silence. And if you already have a bunch of stuff going on, or in the back of your mind knowing that you have to run and go put the dishes into the dishwasher and da-da-da, it's not it's just not conducive to passive, silent meditations. Oh, well, love on your son. Give him great big hugs, and we'll send him lots of loving energy. It's okay, Courtney. Don't be sorry. Don't apologize, please. This is me and I am still trying to learn this. One of these days, I'm just going to bug Pink to give me lessons. So I'd like everybody to make sure that your feet are flat on the floor. If you did the apple thing, let me know. If you didn't do the apple thing, that's okay. What we're going to do, there's two colors that we are going to focus on. Pink's going to like this one. Pink, haha. Pink is divine energy. It's divine love. So that's the first color that we're going to use. Then the next one is gold. And the gold we're going to pull in, it's going to help to eradicate and disintegrate the negativity and any blockages we might have in our body, and help to bring in that sense of peace. But we lead off with the pink healing energy, the loving energy, to open the channels, to direct to the planet, to seal friends and family in light. Beg your pardon. So, in honor of my master teacher, I ask for protection, guidance, and direction, and the guiding white light to be in and around myself, to be in and around those who are here in the chat, to be in and around my family, my friends, my loved ones, to seal us all in the perfect light. So mote it be. I call to Archangel Michael, and I ask that he be present here and now, to stand beside me, to be as my right hand, and take my right hand, to protect me, to keep me safe, to guide me, and keep my words true. I seal him in the perfect light and bless him. I call to Archangel Gabriel to stand beside me, to be as my left hand, to take my left hand, being present here within my energy. To help keep my words true, to guide me, to protect me, to open the light to truth. I call Raphael to be here and now, present with us, be behind me, with his hands upon my shoulder to guide me forward, gently ushering, keeping me on the path, sending healing love and light to all here in the chat to keep us well. I seal him in the perfect light and bless him. To Archangel Uriel, come before us, to stand before me within my energy, to shine the light on the path, to keep me moving forward, always progressing safely in divine faith. I seal you in the perfect light and bless you. To Mother Shekinah, envelop us in thy loving energy, in thy loving light, to seal us in perfection, to keep us safe and in your warm, loving embrace. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. And dog, you weren't invited. Don't you do it. Children, even the four-legged ones. So with your feet flat on the floor, place your left hand on your chest. It's all right, honey. I love you. Beauty, we're talking to the divine source, the energy of all things, the great creator, the father of all life, and to the angels, and in the Hebrew tradition, the Shekinah, who's the mother. And sorry, I can't see without the glasses. I have to lean forward. Yeshua is present always, as is Mother Mary. Does that help? Does that make sense? Everybody has a different notion of who God is or what God is. Native Americans, the great creator. Yahweh, Jehovah, Jehovah. Father, Mother, God. Actually, in the Aramaic, the original Lord's Prayer is to Father, Mother, God, because it addressed the God source, the God energy, the divine, however you wish to articulate it, as both masculine and feminine. And in Hebrew tradition, Shekinah is the feminine of the Father. Does that make sense, sweetheart? I embrace all of it. My teacher, to break away from where we're at, explained when I was 7, first attending meditation classes. She talked of God is everywhere, in all things. You are a reflection of God. You are one of the many faces of God. So is Courtney. So is Pink. So is Purple. So is Apostle. We're all a face of God, chosen to reflect in this image so we can communicate and so forth. Okay. But just to finish, well, I'll do that another time. So back to the meditation. I always call in the angels. I call in Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Uriel. They are my 4 that keep me protected and keep me on my path. They are the guardians, the guides, the watchers. And then I call in, well, it's still part of it, but I call in then directly afterwards divine source. And just like a prism, if you shine a white light on the prism, all the colors that reflect are the colors of the rainbow. So are the energy centers in the body. So are viewed the colors as aspects of source energy. Source, the white, bright light. If you look at any of the icon images in any church in the Bible, there was always a beam of light shining down. The halo, but there was also a beam of light. That beam of light is what we are working with. We are working with that beam of light, pulling it down and directing it through us to clear us, clean us, to remove blockages, to help us in our healing, to help us forgive ourselves and clear out our heart if we are heavy-hearted and holding on to things that we are our own worst enemy and all of that. So that's what all of this is getting in tune and tapping into God source, into spirit. Holy Spirit, if you want to call it that. We're drawing in the Holy Spirit. We are calling to the energies, to source, to bless us, protect us, to shine the light on the planet, to heal the planet, to remove the hate, remove the fear, remove the doubt, to bring peace, to bring joy, to bring safety, to uplift, and to give everybody a great, big, loving hug. Just squeeze them. So I squeeze you. Big and tight. Okay, sorry. I had to refocus and get space. So in bringing our energies back with our feet planted on the ground, take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Allow your tongue to rest gently at the roof of your mouth. If you're familiar with acupuncture and acupressure, you have energy meridians, like wiring, we'll call it, throughout your body. And the reason why acupuncture works is because the needles are being placed at key junctures or junctions. And it helps to either move the energy forward, to clear a blockage that might be in the path. What we are doing is kind of the opposite, is that we are asking Source to fill us with Source energy, with divine love, with divine light, to bring that through and to break up that energy that might be blocking us. That might help here, this area deals with fears, unable to speak our truth, unable to feel confident in what we're doing, being afraid of our shadows sometimes. At the solar plexus, that is where a lot of us panic. Old energies are stored there, old memories, old thoughts, even things that we're no longer in tune with or in touch with. We just don't remember it ever happening. Um, but you get that kind of sick feeling in your stomach, and that's that energy that is stuck. It's there. So we are working from head to feet and clearing this all out. Okay? So, going to make this just a short 10-minute. Breathe in, tongue at the roof of the mouth, tap the top of your head, and let your mind pull up here to the top of your head. Breathe in, hold it at the top, and then exhale through the mouth. Breathe in again and hold it, and this time let that breath rise up to the top of your head. Imagine this beautiful, bright, glowing light. Think of the icons, the images in the Bible of the light shining over their head and pouring down through them. And then exhale and let that light, just like pulling the plug, flow right through you. And breathe in. Hold it at the top. Let your tongue sit at the roof of your mouth. And breathe out. Imagine that light just flowing through you all the way down to your feet, pushing all of the debris, all of the stuck energy out through the soles of your feet and into the Mother Earth. Know that Mother Earth will take that energy and transmute it. We are not polluting the Mother. We have to love Mother Earth because she's what feeds us and keeps us safe. And of course, so in California, you get a little rocky there, but breathe in. Breathe out. If you have trouble with thoughts racing in, allow your eyes to kind of try and look at the hairline here at the top of your head from the inside. So you kind of roll them up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold. Visualize the planet Earth before you. And hold your hands up if you like. And as you exhale, blow to the planet all that pink loving energy. Shower the earth in love. Shower the earth in joy. Breathe in. Let the breath go back up to the top of your head. Breathe out all that pink energy, sending it from your hands out to the earth. Seal her in your perfect love, your perfect light. Keep sending the love and light. Think of Lady Tanya. Think of Latrice. Think of Zachary. Think of Courtney's son. Think of Purple. Think of Edison. As you send that light, think of all the people that you want to be healed, that you want to be filled with love, to be relief and free of pain. Just hold that thought with gratitude. Yeshua said, be surrounded by that of which you desire and be filled with gratitude. In other words, you have to be as if it's already happened and be so grateful for their healing, for their joy, for their well-being. Call to Yeshua, to Mother Mary, call to your angels and ask them to buoy your energy, to lift it, to send it forward into the earth. See the planet glow in that loving pink energy. Know that divine source guides you and protects you. We are all worthy of God's love. We are all instruments of God's love. Rub your hands together. Put your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your head. No, we're not going to rub and pat. And just hold there for a moment. And just think of this brilliant golden energy filtering down, pouring through you, loving you, holding you in perfect light, blessing you, removing your obstacles, guiding you on your chosen paths. Blessing each thought, word, and deed. And know without any doubt, you are worthy and you are loved. And you can take your right hand and place it over your left if you like, or put your hands on your lap. And I give thanks to the light and love of Yeshua, to the joy and friendship shared here, the blessings given, the opportunity shared to grow. I give thanks for the wisdom that has been pressed within my tiny little brain, the ability to laugh and feel joy. And I give thanks to the forgiveness within my heart, to those who I have may harmed or upset. And I know that I am forgiven. Thank you. In light and in love, so mote it be. Thank you. L'olam amin, amen. Hopefully I didn't go too long to mess up Pink and her wonderful, I can't wait to hop in live. I apologize for hiccups, and I give thanks to each and every one of you for being here, for sharing this with me and for loving me. And I love you. Thank you. And Beauty, anytime you got a question, I have a mouth. I can talk. Thank you guys again.